Hello there, I'm back. And before I launch off into my song and dance video, a set of Quincy Jones, your favorite, um, uh, as other musicians are favorites of all of us, I would like to just point out this little bit. It has come to my knowledge through sources who've seen this, who have witnessed this, that you know, a few women in the Calgary Stampede, maybe next person, maybe known to me also, uh, kind of ended up, patting men on their all important next to the next to the brain and the rest of the body, all important, creator of the future generation, and of course, giver of joy, the male organ, and patting them, and that kind of, except it was, freak them out. And the global mail had only female cowgirls, in the rodeo, riding the, etc. So, cowgirls, not the rodeo dress, and which I'd like to own myself. And having a son, I feel that this could. Nobody knows what clicks in a man, right? I mean, uh, mostly it is the right things and the right case, the right time, the right setting, the right mood, the right request, and that sort of thing. But um, this sort of thing could frighten them. I'm sort of cute, because this is a public place. Cowboys kind of like to ride horses and do their, then what's the right word? Do the the I think that's the rodeo, isn't it? Rodeo, right? They tame the cow, and which they ride the cow or the bull, and which and then they kind of then switch. It takes a lot of more coaxing and maneuvering and riding skills, because it could drop you off the things as with the horse. So I just thought that these women must be spoken to by somebody at least, and shown the error of their ways. Because remember, Donald Trump, I'm not his supporter. All right, I cannot stand his latest bill, and think Vice President stance, Vance should have taken another stance, because he was the tiebreaker, and he chose to vote for the bill which denies health care to low income families, denies climate change, denies the climate change issue, and has taken away funding from the climate change uh, improving strategies that the previous Joe Biden presidency and administration had devised and started the process of. And there are a number of things. Cut taxes uh, for the rich. I think that's always the Republican. They're all rich. And not to mention the women. Although I have a partiality for the Democrats, right? I mean, Kamala Harris, never ever say she was a really pretty lady, but because she was the DA and the vice president, but she really looked good on stage and etc. But I saw this convention, one shot on CNN, and all these Republican women, blonde and curls, maybe not natural like mine, but they look good in those, with all that goes with all the plus factors that goes with being, totally unaffected by what goes on around the world and etc. Oh, but every government has its pros and cons. But President Trump, who took a lot of flack during his first term because he said, "Grab her by the pussy." In a locker room, and I forgave him for that, because I said men amongst themselves, one must give leeway in this feminist world, because they tend to talk that sort of thing, but when they actually don't do it, I mean, and that sort of thing. But and the ones who actually don't talk, are a little sexist. That's sexist, but So the same thing, right? Grabbing a man by his by his male organ, whatever, in public, in the privacy of your home. If it's foreplay or something, it's light touch because it could hurt, right? I mean, light touch, light grab, like it's okay, but so nobody gave these women flat. That's what I want to say. And present. So what is right, what is not right for a man should not be right for a woman. All right, this is a reverse feminism from me because I have a son, a brother, and a husband, and cousins, male cousins. All right, so that much is being said. Now I'm going to go on to the artistic side of things and carry on with lots of programming I've done for the past some days. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to make a strawberry cake for Steve Olin, C++ programmer. And the other guy was also good, Straustra. All right, gave me a lot of clues. Work away, get an edge. Summertime. All right, I'm going to get it to the right page. Before I begin, acknowledgements, Jazz FM Toronto 91.9, a song which had the lines, on Madison Avenue, I get my medicine. And to Bob Marley for his original and beautiful phrase, you keep thinking, I'm going to come back. I walk on Bloor Street and see the glare of headlights from a car I recognize. A Mazda Protege, coincidentally red. What do you make of that? I run on Clinton Avenue and rue the fact that I did not focus on Keith Carradine, the actor's movie. Interesting though it was, for I was in a romantic mood and needed some bedroom action with my husband. I take the subway to Yonge Street and wish to see the movie Man from Hong Kong again, for I was then young and carefree and naive enough to think the best of everyone. Love, said Pavlov, is a conditioned reflex. Love, said Freud, has its beginnings with sex. Love, says Siddhartha Mukherjee, comes with genetic development and cellular growth. Love, possibly, says Peter Zandstrom, can be made to follow the original neuron flow of thought with stem cells. What do you think of that? If engineers and doctors and scientists work on discovery and invention and theorization streets, we all sing what? The songs of freedom. And what? In Canada, these songs of freedom are all I will always have. These songs of freedom are what I will always have. All right, we will pause the song, stop this time, and move on to this is the end of my song. Please, if you do not want to watch anymore, you can stop. I'm going to just read what I wrote a few days back from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack the Pirate's dialogue. As lovers, we are thick as thieves. And I found my desire by the fountain creek, for he made a wish. Didn't he? Throw his best penny. Well, that was Johnny Depp. And the female, oh, la la, Penelope Cruz. And there were others. Now, I think, the next one, I think, had Jeffrey Rush. But, and then, of course, Keira Knightley. And back to Johnny Depp. Yeah. Anyways, so this is a little bit in Kannada. And I end with English for the first one. Beg your pardon? The first one is what you would enjoy. To a lover, you would say in Kannada, ಕೆಂಪು ಗುಲಾಬಿಯ ಅಂತರದ ಗುಟ್ಟನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಬಾರೋ ಗೆಳೆಯ. So the innermost beauty of a red rose, I will teach you, come my love. All right? Here goes more. Arishina kunkuma tatte. Arishina kunkuma da tatte. So that's the red and yellow turmeric, the plate. I mean, there's a whole thing which comes with Hinduism, the Arshina Kunkuma, etc. I already went over that. Kunkuma, the Samskruti, the red one, culture. Arshina Dindanima Darshana, the male's view, you hope, because it's like a huge factor with wedding, the yellow turmeric, and in cooking too, in a way. So cooking comes with weddings. Chandanadinda Nandana, the daily joy with the orange turmeric. Arshinada Goneinda Mane, as it grows, the yellow turmeric, all right? It's like a ginger root. Yeah, it's like a ginger root. And it's all dried, and then it's kind of, it's a special thing. So you get a house. You have Arshinada Gone, you get a house. Adike in the Rudi Barike. The betel nuts with the betel leaves, which you get with fruits or coconuts. So, the everyday joy, everyday usage of stuff, daily days. Kai viledele hakitare sihimato. So you give coconuts, viledele and adike. Boy, do you have sweet words. Tali in the Tangaliya Tampu with the sealer of weddings, like the wedding ring, the tali. You tie it around. All right, I still have it. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. What my mother-in-law gave. All right, so she gave only one of those. That comes with two of those. The marker. It's a little thing which comes with two of those, but she gave only one. It's kind of a little strange, but that was her way. So the cool breeze which comes along with Mitali, cool breeze of love, and cool summer breeze of love at this time in Toronto. And ಆದರೆ ರಕ್ಷೆಯಿಂದ ಹೆಣ್ಣಿನ ಪ್ರಸ್ಥ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಗಂಡಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ. So I say during the sexual times, with all other rakshinda, with all the blessings these things give, the woman rules during sex times. All right, well, woman on top. We like women on top in Canada. Feminist prime ministers Justin Trudeau, Mark Carney. So they give the woman the top. But technically, I've observed this. All right, would a man reach orgasm if the woman was on top? Not with me, because it goes against gravity. For it to release the flow of sperm, it has to be on top. Okay, so you could not conceive. So woman has to be at the bottom, behind, or what? The man has to be on top. All right, and then you make babies. Okay, but carrying on, that much is it. All right, I move to English. For where the wife has the equal pay for equal work, there lies a home with the man leading the way for future generations. There you go. If a man forges ahead, the wife, under the condition that she is an engineer, writer, artist, gets the high octane rating. Okay, signing off, Gayatri B. Sitaram. And have fun. It's summertime.